This is open only to Ohio residents. One more time, let's hear for the NextLifter Ohio Classic and Push-Pull. Chief referee on your command. The bar is loaded, Kaylee Rasmussen. Give her a round of applause. And Rasmussen, lift is good, plus or minus 4 points margin of error.
So that was a good lift for Kaylee. Kayla is up next, 47.5 kilos. If you're just joining us, we've just started the Arnold Sports Festival USA Powerlifting Ohio Classic Push-Pull. Bars loaded for Kaylee, opening attempt bench. And that's a good lift. Janine is up next. She's an Ohio State record holder for the deadlift, squat, and total. She's going to be opening today with 47.5 kilos. Good solid opener. Good lift for her. Next up is going to be Angela Broyles. 63 kilogram weight class. She's going to be opening up with 50 kilos. Angela was a novice competitor in 2015. Making sure the bar's right for her. Good clean opener. Judges say it's good. Next up is Brianna Gideon. Brianna was 44 kilograms. She competed as an All-American collegiate wrestler. Coaches high school wrestling. Found her way into the powerlifting world. $52.5 kilos on the bar for her opening attempt. That was a good lift. Allie Perry's going to be up next. 55 kilos. She's lifting in the 84 plus class today. Getting some blocks ready for her on bench. Some lifters request to help keep their feet flat on the floor. And an easy opener. Good lift for Allie. We got Hannah Gandia up next. She's going to be opening with 65 kilos, which is 5 kilos less than her personal best. She competed as a junior at the 2015 Raw World Champion in Finland. So a seasoned lifter coming up right here. She lifts with LSU Powerlifting. Good lift for Hannah. Amanda Shea is going to be up next, 67.5 kilos in the 56 kilo weight class. Day 3 here at the Arnold.
Hey, what's up, man? I had a chance to check this out.
Amanda's getting set up here. Good clean opener. Good lift for Amanda. We're moving on to Kayla, who's going up to 70 kilograms. She's in the 72 kilo weight class. Junior lifter. Weighed in well in her class at 65 kilos, so this is an above body weight attempt for her. Another good opener. The girls are getting it done on their openers today with nice, easy, clean attempts. Let's see what they start to do for their seconds. Skylar Helm is up now, 70 kilo opener. She's competing in the 84 class today. Good lift and easy opener. Erin McArdle is up next, 80 kilogram opener, 57 kilo class. She's looking rearing to go here. Great opener and good lift for Aaron. Bars going up 92.5 kilos for Jerry and Dahl. £204 opener. Jerry and Dahl. Jarian is a master's lifter for USA Powerlifting. Easy opener and a good lift for Jerry Ann. The women are starting it out right here today with looking like all but one getting their openers. Callie Rasmussen will be up for the beginning of second attempts. Callie won Battle of the Great Lakes powerlifting tournament, and this is her first time at the Arnold this year, so pretty exciting day for her. Junior lifter opening with 40 kilos, 88 pounds. Good lift. Another good clean lift. We'll see what she does for her third. Janie Shute is up now, 50 kilos. Another junior lifter. Ohio State record holder in the deadlift, squat, and total. Her previous best is 32.5 kilos. Opened with a PR. Now going for another one. Struggled a little off her chest, but good lift. Brianna Gideon up next. She's going to be attempting 52.5 kilos again on her second. She missed her first, which I think was just on waiting on her command. So it should be an easy fix for her. And a good lift. She comes back and gets it. Kayla Cantillis is up. She's also going to be doing 52.5 kilos. Oh, Brianna Gideon, they're saying her heel came up. So no lift for Brianna again. Still a technical issue. She'll get that on the third. Kaylee Cantillis is up now, 52.5 kilos. Her personal best is 55 kilos, so this is just slightly under. Hopefully for a PR on her third. And a good lift. Angela Broyles is up next. 63 kilo weight class. She's going for 55. 50 kilos on her first, a 5 kilo jump for her second. This will be a personal best for her. She's Ohio State Masters 1 record holder. Squat, bench, deadlift, and total. Gets the hand off. No lift for Angela. They're saying her butt came up. So she'll be able to come back and try that PR again on her third attempt. Next up is Allie Perry, 60 kilos in the 84 plus class. She's lifting as an open and a junior today. 5 kilo jump from her opener. She smoked her opener, so this should be no problem for her. And a good lift. Hannah Gandia coming up next. She's in the 72 class. Took a 2.5 kilo jump from her first attempt. She's going to try 67.5 kilos. Creeping up towards her personal best of 70 kilos. £148 lift coming up here. Still a packed house at the Arnold on day 3. Standing room only. People in the halls watching on TVs. Good lift. We'll see if she goes for a personal best on her third today. Amanda Shea is up next, 72.5 kilos, 159 pounds in the 57 kilogram weight class. Getting set with her high arch. Pushing it out. Good lift. Kayla Ferber is up 75 kilos, 165 pounds in the 72 kilo weight class today, lifting as a junior. Bar's ready for Kayla. 5 kilo jump from her opener. And a good lift. She got a little stuck on the way up, but pushed on through. Bar is going to stay the same at 75 kilos, 165 pounds. Skylar Helm up next. Good lift, easy attempt. We'll see what she goes for on her third with 2 easy first attempts. Erin McArdle's up. 7.5 kilo jump to 87.5 from her opener. 192 pounds in the 57 kilo weight class. Gets a little stuck. Let's see what the judges say. No lift from the judges, slight dip in the bar. She'll get another chance at that. For the last of the seconds for flight A, Jerry Dahl taking a 100 kilogram attempt, 220 pound bench press. Getting set up. The ref is having her replace the bar. And she ran out of time. Head judge saw something, asked her to replace the bar, and we didn't have enough time on the clock for her to get it fixed, so she timed out. She'll get another chance at that in the third attempts. All right, starting the third round. Kaylee Rasmussen's first up for third attempts, 45 kilos. Her first time at the Arnold. Successful on her first 2 bench attempts. Oh, little dip in the bar, spotters grab it. But she still has a smile on her face coming off this platform. 52.5 kilos for Janie Shute. Junior lifter, 57 kilo class. Bars loaded for 52.5 kilos. She has her best bench press listed at 32.5 kilos. So if that's right, this is a 20 kilo PR for her. Little much for today. Kayla Cantius up next. This will be a tie for her best bench, 55 kilos. So she's done this before in competition. A little much for today. She'll be credited with 52.5 from her second attempt. Angela Broyles is up for 55 kilos in the 63 weight class. Angela's an M1 record holder, squat, bench, deadlift, and total for Ohio State. Her best bench, 50 kilos. She missed 55 on her second attempt and is going to try it again on her third for a PR. Looks like the judges called her on her butt coming up on her last one, but she moved the weight no problem. See if she can get it on her third for a PR today. And a good lift, 3 white lights and a new PR for Angela. Oh. Brianna Gideon. PR attempt, and she needs this lift to stay in the meet. Missed her first 2 on technicalities. She's pushing weight no problem today. And the weight's a little much for her today. She'll still get to come back and do the deadlift later. Allie Perry's going to be up next, 62.5 kilos, 137 pounds. Successful on her first 2 attempts. Looking really strong today. Competing as an open and a junior today. This will be a state record attempt for Ohio State. Oh, easy. New state record for Allie Perry. For those of you just joining us, we're at the Arnold Sports Festival, USA Powerlifting, NextLifter, Ohio Push-Pull. Wrapping up 3 days at the Arnold here. Lots of records, state, national, international being set here this weekend. Hannah Gandea is up now, 70 kilos. Weighed in at 68, so this will be a body weight press for her. She lifts with LSU Powerlifting and is a second-year vet student. And a good lift for Hannah. Amanda Shea. Oh, replay for Hannah. Bars loaded for Amanda Shea. 75 kilos, 165 pounds, the 57 kilogram weight class. Getting in place with that high arch. Pushing through it. Let's see what the judges say. Good lift. Good lift for Amanda. Way to push through. We'll get a replay of that one. She gets a little stuck, but pushes through it. Gets through her sticking point, completes the lift. Now up for Kayla Ferber. 77.5 kilos in the 72 class. She was successful on her first two. Made a 2.5 kilo jump for her third. And spotters take it from her. She'll be credited with her second successful attempt, 75 kilos for today. Skylar Helms up next. Started with 70, went to 75, and now up to 80 for her third. 176 pounds, 80 kilos in the 84 kilo class. And a little much for today. She'll be credited with 75 from her second attempt. Erin McArdle, attempting 87.5. She missed this on her second. Going for it again. £192 pounds in the 57 kilo weight class. And not today for her on that one. She'll be credited with 80 kilos from her first attempt. Jerry Ann Dahl, 102 kilos, 226 pounds. Timed out on her second attempt due to a technicality. Decided to take that 2 kilo jump anyways, which 10 kilos higher than her opener. Masters lifter, 226 pounds. For those of you at home that use 45-pound plates, that'd be 2 plates on the bar. Just making sure her feet are down. I think that's what the judges got her on the first time. Let's see what the judges say. And a good lift for a new Ohio State record for Jerry Ann. Let's see that again. So Jerry Ann brings it down. Gets a little stuck but pushes right through for an easy state record. 226 pounds. So now we'll be starting the first attempts for Flight B men. Ben Friel is first up. .66 kilogram weight class. He's lifting as an open and a junior today. Opening up with a 192-pound bench, 87.5 kilos. Ben's our 2015 Raw Bench champion and runner-up in the open for bench. Not a good lift. Looked like he bounced it off his chest a little bit. We'll see what the judges call. Kevin Bombick is up next, 110 kilo opener, 242 pounds, also competing in the 66 kilo weight class. Bar is loaded. Kevin was a champion in the 2013 Battle of the Great Lakes. Getting set up for his opener. Easy opener. Good lift. I'm sure he'll be making some bigger jumps as the day goes on here. Russell Bobel is up next, 112 kilo opener. He's competing in the 105-pound weight class today. Easy opener. See what the judges say. Good lift. Ken Bray up next, 115 kilograms. £253 for his opener. Ken went through surgery in December, is now cancer-free, and is planning on competing in 8 meets in 2016. So this is just his warm-up for 2016. Good opener. See what the judges say. Good lift. Bar is going to jump up now to 165 kilograms for Tyler Cook. Tyler's competing in the 120 kilo class today. Tyler's the 2014 fourth place junior national champion. 2015 he was first place at the Arnold Classic push-pull. 10 kilos under his personal best. good easy opener for Tyler. Sure we'll be seeing a PR out of him today. Alex Kovaleski, 165 kilos as well. He's competing in the 120 plus class, 363 pounds. He's been competing at USA Powerlifting since he was 14 years old. He's 22 years old now. Trains alone in his basement. Opening with a 5 kilogram PR. So he's looking for a big day today. Easy opener. Judges say it's good. Ralph Young is up next. 93 kilo weight class today. Opening up with 374 pounds, 170 kilograms. Lifters really doing a great job today of opening with some nice easy weights to get those first attempts in. And a good lift for Ralph. Tyree Dunn is up next. Opening with 182.5 kilos. Our first 400-pound bench of the day at 402. He's competing in the 120 plus class. And a good lift at 402 pounds. Derek Young coming up, 190 kilograms, 418 pounds. Lifting is an open in the 105 kilo class today. Lift is good for Derek. Kevin Robinson is up, 192 kilograms, 424-pound opener. He's competing as an open and a master today in the 120 kilo class. He's a 2015 Bench Nationals Masters 1 champion. And he's the M1 120 plus record holder for the raw bench. 42 years old. Good lift for Kevin. Just getting started for him today. Successful openers for all of our men in the Ohio Push-Pull Classic today. Well, let's see what they're thinking of doing for their seconds. Oops, sorry, Ben did not get his opener. 87.5 kilos. He's going to take that attempt again. 192. Ben's qualified for the Raw Bench Worlds. And he broke 4 state records in his first meet in Ohio. So not bad for a new guy. 15 years old. And a successful second attempt gets him in the meet. Russell Bobel is up next with 117.5 kilos. Was successful on his first attempt at 112 kilos. Going for 259. Shout out to our spotters and loaders who've been working their tails off this weekend. Smooth and easy second attempt for Russell on his second attempt. Kevin Bombick is going to be up next. Kevin's going for 122.5 kilos for his second attempt. Just a little under his personal best, so we might see a PR out of him today. Competing in the 66 kilogram weight class. Gets a little stuck. Good lift, pushes through. Ken Bray's getting ready to go up. 10 kilo jump from his opener. He's going up to 125 kilos. Kevin competed last year in 6 USA powerlifting meets after being diagnosed with stage 2 prostate cancer. Had surgery in December. He's coming back in 2016. Plans on doing 8 meets. .46 years old. And a good lift, nice and smooth. Tyler Cook is going to be up next at 175 kilos. .24 years old. It's his 10th competition. This lift ties his personal best at 175 kilos. Lift is good. Little uneven extension in the top, which is allowed as long as the bar doesn't dip. Good lift for him. Going for a PR on his third. Alex Kowaleski is up next at the same weight, 175 kilos, in the 120 plus class. Bar is loaded. Nothing like lifting on the Arnold stage under the lights in front of the crowd. The energy here is nothing else. Gives these lifters a good adrenaline boost to get some PRs and state records here today. Easy second attempt. See what the judges say. Good lift. Ralph Young is going to be up next. 180 kilos is a 10 kilo jump from his opener. 396 pounds, just a hair under 400. Little dip in the bar. Spotters take it. He'll get another chance to try that. Tyree Dunn is going to be up next, 187.5 kilos. He's competing in the 120 plus class today. He's got a huge fan base out in the crowd today. Five-kilo jump from his opener. He's looking ready to go. Pushing through. See what the judges. Good lift. Tyree Dunn pushing through on a tough lift. Oh no. Derek Young's going to be up next with 197.5 kilos, 435 pounds. He's lifting in the 105 kilo weight class. Derek Young getting set up. Pushing through for a good lift. Last of our second attempts for the men. 200 kilograms, 440 pounds for Kevin Robinson. Kevin's a bench nationals champion, Masters 1 for 2015. And the Masters 1 raw bench press holder for Ohio. Successful on his opener. Little dip in the bar. Spotter's taking it. He'll have another shot at that. Moving on to our third attempts for Flight B in the men here at the Arnold Sports Festival, USA Powerlifting, Ohio Classic push-pull. Ben Friel is going to be up first. Missed his opener, but came back and got it on his second. $15 years old. He's qualified for Raw Bench Worlds. Huge accomplishment for someone his age. Little much for today, but he'll be credited with his second attempt, 87.5 kilos. Russell Bobel is going to be coming up next. 125 kilo attempt, 275 pounds. This is 7.5 kilos more than his second attempt. Nice smooth lift. Judges say good lift. Great day for Russell, 3 for 3 in the bench. Kevin Bombick is going to be up next. This will be a personal best for Kevin by 5 kilos. He's going for 130, his last personal best, 125. 31 years old. Oh, a little much for him today. He'll be working for that for his next meet. Great effort, though. Ken Bray's going to be up next. Surgery for cancer in December, back on the platform in March. Back on the platform with a PR attempt right here. This will be a PR attempt for Kevin by 5 kilos. 135 kilos on the bar, 297 pounds. Kevin's competing as a master in the 83 kilogram weight class today. Oh, too much for today. Good effort, good effort. Ralph Young's going to be up next, trying 180 kilos again. Missed it on his second attempt. Going to come back and try it one more time. Good lift for Ralph. Way to come back and get it after missing it. Not an easy task. Tyler Cook's going to be up next. 182.5 kilos. 402 pounds for Tyler. This is a PR for him. Tied his PR on his second. Went up 7.5 kilos for his third. Let's see if he can get a PR today. And that's a good lift and a PR for Tyler Cook. Little uneven extension on the way up, which is allowed. As long as the bar doesn't dip, he pushed on through. Let's see that one again. Right arm lagged a little, but pushed through at the end and got his PR. Next up, Alex Kowaleski, 182.5 kilos. Before today, his PR was 160 kilos. He opened up ahead of his previous PR and is now looking to surpass it by 22.5 kilos. And a good lift for Alex. 22 years old. Huge day for him. See that one again. Pushing on through it. Easy. Tyree Dunn is up next. 190 kilos. 418 pounds. Pushing it up. See what the judges say. No lift from the judges. Looked like his head popped up off the bench a little from my angle. But definitely has the strength to get that in. So Kevin Robinson is up. 200 kilos. Missed this on his last attempt. He's going to give it another try. Competing in the 120s today is the record holder for the 120 plus class in Masters 1 for Ohio State in the raw bench division. Not today. Good effort, though, out of Kevin today. So last lifter, Derek Young for Flight B. It's going for 202.5 kilos. We'll take a 5-minute break after the benches so they can get set up for the deadlifts. Derek Young is up. Bar is loaded. 202.5 kilos, 446-pound bench. Was successful on his last attempt at 197 and a half.
Give me a round of applause for Derek Young, our last lifter before we set up the deadlift.
Derek Young looking to go 3 for 3 in the benches.
Plenty of time, 30 seconds.
Pushing through. Oh, not quite. Just missed the lockout. Looked like his head popped up a little, but.
The Secretary General of the IPF would like to make an announcement.
So we're taking a 5-minute break. They're going to.
As everyone knows, this is our 9th consecutive year at the Arnold Sports Festival. Each year it takes about 1,000 hours worth of work, and it's done by this lady right here, Priscilla Ritter. Give her a big round of applause. Year, it gets better and better because of the fans, because of the athletes. Give yourselves a big round of applause. You can come out here and support us. Yeah. And they're the only married couple, both in the IPF Hall of Fame. Give them a big round of applause. And of course, her better half, no, I'm only teasing. Dr. Larry Maley, the president of USA Powerlifting, give him a big round of applause. He actually was able to bring us into the Arnold Sports Festival. He does all the negotiations with Mr. Schwarzenegger and Mr. Lorimer. So thank you very much for everything you do for us, the athletes. Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Maley.
It's a long run home for us, and we're going to hit the road. But I want to thank you all. Because of all of the folks in Ohio, Ohio is the greatest powerlifting state in the United States. So that's a tribute to you. Thank you all. And we look forward to being back for number 10 next year.
One more time, let's hear for Dr. Larry Maley and Priscilla Ribic. All right, 5 minutes. Break it down, fellas. 5-minute break. We'll be back with the deadlift. Don't go away.
And we're back, starting with opening attempt on the deadlift. Kaylee Rasmussen, opening with 80 kilos. First attempts for the deadlifts for the ladies. Easy opener. Great way to start out the deadlifts. Angela Broyles is up next. Opening up with 85 kilos. She's the Ohio State M1 record holder for squat, bench, deadlift, and total. Coming out for her opener at the Arnold Sports Festival. Good opening attempt. Brianna Gideon, 92.5 kilo opener, coming up next. She's an All-American collegiate wrestler and a current high school wrestling coach. She's starting med school at Ohio State this upcoming summer. And a good opener. Janie Schuetz coming up next, 105 kilo opener, 231 pounds. This comes in just under her personal best. Looks like she's probably planning on hitting a PR sometime today. And a good easy opener. Kayla Cantillas is up next, 107.5 kilo opener. 24 years old. Oh, struggling with her opener. Looks like she might have got a little off center on that bar. She'll be able to come back, hopefully fix that a little bit and get her opener in. Allie Perry is coming up next with a 117 kilo opener. £259. Wrapping up a 3-day event for USA Powerlifting at the Arnold. But amazingly enough, the crowds are still big, the energy's still high, and the music's still pretty loud here. It's a good day to be powerlifting. Judges say good lift, good easy opener. Skylar Helm, 140 kilo opener. She's lifting in the 84 open class for the females today. Getting ready to go out, waiting for them to get her bar ready. Skylar finished the benches with 75 kilos today. Starting with 140 on the deadlift. Good lift for Skylar. 308-pound opener, successful. Aaron McCarty is next. 142.5 kilo opener, 314 pounds in the 57 kilo weight class. Good lift. Popped right up when she got it off the ground. Kayla Ferber is up next. 147.5 kilos, 325 pounds. Bars loaded for Kayla. Good sumo pull. Good lift, says the judges. Great opener. Jerry Dahl, opening at the same weight, 325 pounds, 147.5 kilos. Jerry Ann's a 2015 USA Powerlifting National Team member. Competed in the 2015 Classic World Championships in Finland. Stepping off the platform to adjust her equipment. Three white lights for her opening attempt. Amanda Shea's going to be up next with 165 kilos, 363 pounds in the 57 kilo weight class. Huge deadlift for a little girl. She gets a down command. Good lift. Hannah Gandea is up next. 167.5 kilos to be loaded on the bar. She's lifting the 72 kilo weight class today. Got 70 kilos on her bench today. 369 pounds for Hannah. And a good lift for our junior world team member for the Raw Championships. At 23 years old, Hannah's a pretty seasoned lifter. Moving into second attempts for the deadlifts. Kaylee Rasmussen will be up first with 87.5 kilos. $192. Got 80 kilos on her bench earlier and is looking to add to that total. Great lift for her. Judges say good lift. Same weight for Angela Broyles. Bars loaded at 87.5 kilos. Masters 1 record holder for Ohio State in the raw division. And a good lift. Gets a little out in front of her, but she pulls it anyway. Brianna Gideon up next at 100 kilos. Brianna's going to be starting med school this coming summer. And a good lift. Kayla Cantillas coming up. Struggled a little bit with this on her first attempt, 107.5 kilos. Going at it again on her second attempt. Bars loaded. Easy. Good lift. 3 white lights. Came back on her second. Janine Schutte up next at 112.5 kilos. Was successful on her first attempt with 105. Is going for 112.5. Holds Ohio State records in the deadlift, squat, and the total. And this is going to be a personal best pull for her. Gets the down command. Judges are saying she was not locked out at the top. So she'll get another chance at that in the third round. Her and her coach at the table. Picking her next attempt. While Allie Perry's getting ready to come out. 125 kilos on the bar for Allie. An easy opener for Allie. Made a good jump to 125 kilos here. Good lift for Allie. Erin McCardle is up. 147.5 kilos, 325 pounds. She's in the 57-pound weight class. Sorry, 57 kilo weight class. That makes more sense. Gets the down command. And a good lift for Erin. Same weight on the bar, 147.5 for Skylar Helm. 325 pounds. See what the judges say. Good lift for Skylar. Looked like she's limping a little bit going off the stage. Not sure if she's got a sore knee. Doesn't seem to be slowing her down today, though. Kayla Ferber is up next, 160 kilos, 352 pounds. Successful first attempt. Making a 12-kilo jump up to 160 for her second. Gets a down command. And a good lift for Kayla. Jerry and Dahl's getting ready to head out for 165 kilos for her second attempt. Jerry Ann is a USA Powerlifting Classic World National Team member in 2015. 47 years old. Jerry and Dahl, 352 pounds here. Gets a down command. And a good lift. Amanda Shea is going to be up next. Amanda Shea had a successful first attempt at 165 kilos. She's going to be taking her second attempt at 175 kilos. 385 pounds, competing in the 57 kilogram weight class, but weighed in at 56 kilos this morning. No lift. Judges saying Amanda wasn't quite locked out at the top of her deadlift. She'll get another chance at that. Hannah Gandayan is up 177.5 kilos, 391 pounds in the 72 kilo weight class. Good lift for Hannah. Going into third attempts for the ladies. Angela Broyles will start us out with 95 kilos, 209 pounds. This will tie her personal best. Not quite today. 97.5 kilos on the bar, 214 pounds for Kaylee Rasmussen. Successful in her first 2 attempts at the deadlift. Looking to improve that total on her third. Her first time at the Arnold. And a good lift. More in the tank for her for sure. Brianna Gideon is up 105 kilos. Was successful on her first 2 attempts. Looking to improve that total.
Dawn Mack, Nebraska. Give me a round of applause. Bars loaded. Brianna Gideon.
24 years of age. Not today. Good effort. Bar got out a little bit in front of her. Janine Schutte is going to be up next at 115 kilos. This will be a personal best for her. She's a record holder in Ohio State for the deadlift, squat, and total. 22 years old. Looking for that PR on the deadlift today. Gets the down command. Let's see what the judges say. Good lift. She's excited. Kayla Cantias is up. This will also be a personal best for her. 24 years old. She sticks with it. See what the judges say? Good lift. New personal best for Kayla. Let's see a rogue replay on that one, Trey. She gets a little stuck part way up, but keeps pulling through it, gets her hips forward, completes the lift. Great job. Next up is Allie Perry. Bars loaded to 130 kilos, 286 pounds. This will be a 6 for 6 day for her, if she gets this. And a good lift for Allie. Erin McArdle's up next with 155 kilos, 341 pounds. Replay Allie's again. Easy lift on her third. Bars loaded for Erin McArdle, 155 kilos, 341 pounds. Almost there. Not going to be able to get her hips forward on that one. Great effort, though. She moved it off the floor pretty easily, walking off there with her coach, Greg Page. That was there. Skylar Helm is up. She's going for 160 kilos, 352 pounds. Successful on her first two today, looking to make it a 3-for-3 deadlift day. Ooh. Looks like she might be fighting through a little bit of an injury here. But good effort from her today here. Bar's going to go to 165 kilos for Kayla Ferber. 363 pounds. She's lifting as a junior today in the 72 kilo class. Bar's loaded for Kayla. A little dip in the bar. She knew she made that error. She'll get another chance at that another day. I think she's got the strength for it. Jerry and Dahl, 172.5 kilos, 380 pounds. Jarian's our 2015 national team member for USA Powerlifting, representing at the Classic World Championships in Finland. Looking to deadlift 380 pounds. Good lift. Left a little bit on the platform on that third attempt. Great effort today. Bar's going to 175 kilos, 385 pounds for Amanda Shea. She missed this on her second attempt. Judges called her on her lockout. She's taking the same weight, 175, to try to get those white lights. Slipped out of her hands. Last attempt for the ladies. 182.5 kilos, 402 pounds for Hannah Gandia. To round out the ladies for the Ohio Push-Pull Classic at the USA Powerlifting Arnold Sports Festival. Let's see what the judges say. Good lift. That rounds out the ladies. Starting with the men.
All right, you have a new person here. Just in case you didn't know, this is Johnny Graham, the Vice President of USA Powerlifting. I'm now going to be helping out here with the live stream, and I hope to give you my best. I can also tell you that USA Powerlifting is very happy to be here at the Arnold Invitational and Expo. We're very happy to be here with the Ohio Invitational Contest, watching the best Ohio lifters compete. And that deadlift was good. And as you know, also with this event, you just cannot lift. You have to qualify for the Ohio Invitational, and these are the best bench pressers and deadlifters in the state of Ohio. We have a Rob Young lifting in the open category now. And the lift was good. And I also have to tell you, it's an honor for me to be sitting here with Trey Cunningham. I watched him throughout the years when he was competing at Louisiana Tech. And now a guy who has been at a world-class powerlifting event is now showing us how to stream powerlifting events, giving back something to the sport. If you notice, his deadlift he's going to try now is a double overhand deadlift, which is probably the hardest to do. You must have a very strong grip, and he made it look real easy. Now, I must say, this is probably the most colorful deadlifter we have here, lifting in his red and white. All we needed was a little blue and some stars, and we'd have to salute him.
Ladies and gentlemen, 546 pounds.
546 pounds made it look real easy. And what can I say about Gino? This is one person who has been around the world announcing powerlifting events, but not only that, he's also a person who has learned the sport. He's not just a guy who talks on a microphone. He has taken the time to learn the sport, to take his state referee exam, and when you see a red light, he actually can tell you why you got a red light. 270 kilos. Oh, and he made that look real easy, and he's lifting raw. Now here's a very tall man who's actually going to be doing a sumo style. With his height and doing sumo, he must have good hip flexor strength. And no doubt about it, he has it. Many times you see a lifter of his height, they're doing more of a conventional style. Okay, I don't know if you heard that, but I just did 677 pounds. 677 pounds. And he's going to be doing this attempt raw. All right, luckily we saw there was a misload. Because this could have really been serious. 55 kilos, 55 pounds on one side. 672 pounds raw deadlift. He's not even wearing a belt or wrist wraps. This is really raw power at its best. Wow. All right, we're not going to download. After that 672 pounds, we're going to start second attempts. And I don't know if you can notice it, but we probably have also the best scorekeepers in the country with the best scoring program with Kathy and Joe Marksteiner. The NextLifter program runs most of our USAPL meets. There's also now running the IPF meet here at the Arnold Fitness Expo. Oh, he decided not to lift. I think he might have hurt something in his hamstring. He's holding his hamstring as he goes back. That's also one of the things that the lifters must be aware of, flexibility and stretching. This is a sport where you lift a lot of heavy weight. You must ensure that your body is prepared for it. We're now on second attempts. Had a little strain in the middle of the lift, but we were still able to lock it out. And the lift was good. As the second and third attempts began, you will see the lifters have a little bit more problem with bringing the lifts up because they're now trying to place for the top positions. they center the bar. They want to make sure everything is squared away for the lifters. And the bar is now loaded. And that lift was also good, second attempt.
All right, NextLifter is Ralph Young loading it up. Ladies and gentlemen, this program you see up here on the screen, this computer program is called NextLifter software. It was developed by Kathy and Joe Marsteiner, who are sponsoring this event. They developed it, and it's used in almost all the meets across the country, and it's been given free. Donated to the USAPL. Give me a round of applause for our sponsors, Kathy and Joe Marsteiner.
I just recently talked about Joe and Kathy Marsteiner with their program, and it's just even better that Gino also came and spoke about them.
Go online. Ralph Young! No!
He did not stand erect, and that's part of the reason why they got the red lights. When you do the deadlift, you must stand erect. He still had his shoulder leaned forward and his back was leaned forward, which means he was not completely locked out or erect, so that's why he got red lights. But I'm sure he would come back on his third attempt and correct that mistake because he had no problem with the weight. Once again, we're looking at a double overhand grip, which is probably the hardest way to pull a deadlift. You must have a lot of wrist strength and hand. And no doubt about it, he has no problem with his grip. Probably the most famous deadlifter in USA Powerlifting who can do this is Brad Gillingham. He has pulled over 400 kilos with a double overhand grip.
It's Robinson, Bray, and Young. Robinson, Bray, and Young. There goes Robert Keller, Secretary General. Thank you on that one. Bar's loaded. Plenty of time, just way over 40
He's
seconds.
coming up right now with one heck of a suit he's going to be pulling. But I think he's a graduate of Grambling State University, and I think those are the Grambling colors. And once again, he's being very proud of being a Grambling Tiger. And the lift was no good. He did not lock out his knees. Once again, you have to stand erect. Knees must be locked. Body must be erect. And he did not do that. And that is why he had the red lights for his lift. But I'm sure he will come back and make this. They have given me a microphone, so I must take the time to also thank our men and women of the military who serve our country every day for our freedom. Ladies and gentlemen, with the men and women of our military, the things they do every day for us, we cannot let any day go by without thanking them. Now, he has made a big jump from his first to his second attempt. He continues to pull. It's going to be a hard lift. And the lift was no good. These men and women are really pulling some heavy weight right now. And once again, they're doing the raw with no supportive suits, no knee wraps. Just a singlet, wrist wraps, and a belt.
Let's kickstart some hearts. Derek Young, 628 on the bar, hook on deck. And we all know who's in the hole.
628 pounds on the bar. 628 pounds. He locked it out, and the lift was good. 3 white lights.
Ladies and gentlemen, we started deadlifting up here. We're not deadlifting back here because there are pivots in the floor. The sinkhole here from so many times that weight has been slammed down. The bar's loaded. Tyler Cook. 634.
We are into some serious weight for these lifters who are lifting raw. The bar is not loaded right. It's a misload. If it got to put 5 kilos on one side, it's been a long weekend. We are in day 3 of this contest, so we expect some of these things to happen now. But luckily, our referees and our jury members noticed it. But I can tell you, our spotters and loaders have done a very outstanding job for the last 3 days. And that 5 kilo misload distraction did not hurt him at all. He made it look real easy.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I think we're going to go over 700 pounds now.
722 pounds.
Wow. And once again, he's doing this with no belt, no wrist wraps, just a singlet. 325 kilos. And you can see he's getting himself ready for it, getting himself pumped up. 325 kilos. 716 pounds. He sets up for it, gets a good grip. He just made that look real easy. And he has a good lift. 325 kilos with no belt, no wrist wraps, just a singlet. I still think he has a lot more in him. USA Powerlifting has really been blessed to have a lot of good sponsors for this weekend. To make an event like the Arnold Sports Festival go for USA Powerlifting, we have to have a lot of great sponsors. I'm not going to name them off because I may miss someone, and I definitely do not want to do that on a live stream. But you can see on the background with all of our sponsors. Thank you very much for making us the best powerlifting organization in the world. We're now starting our third attempts. And as you can see, the third attempt gets harder. Low lift, good try. If you also notice, after each lift on the third attempt, the spotters will wipe down the bar. The rules are, on the third attempt, the bar must be wiped down before each lift. Another great setup in the sumo. As you can see, he has some nice quadriceps, so he should be able to pull this lift with the leg strength he has and the hip flexor strength and the great quads he has is going to help him with the sumo style. Oh, the weight was a little too much.
No lift, no lift. Load the bar up. NextLifter. Free up. Free up. Load the bar up. Free up. Scroll the minutes name.
These are all Ohio State powerlifters. Not from the Ohio State University, but from the state of Ohio. But I could probably bet that they're all Ohio State fans. And the lift was no good. Good try.
That was Ralph got the 250 kilos. No lift. Here comes Kevin Robinson. 578.7 on the bar.
We have had some great events throughout the 3 days here at the Arnold Sports Festival. We had the honor to watch Blaine Summer squat 500 kilos, 1,100 pounds. We watched Benika Lowe squat 600 pounds. We once again watched Jennifer Thompson totally dominate the bench press championships. Now we're going to have our lifter, a graduate of Grambling State University, still proud of his alma mater, wearing the colors of Grambling State. And the lift was good. He missed that on his second attempt, and he came back and got his body erect and locked his knees, and he get the white lights for it. We're now in the final countdown.
Let's go, Kenny. 584 pounds for Gray. The bar is loaded. Give me a round of applause for Ken Gray as he saunters up to the bar. Let's go.
Oh, good try, but was not able to lock it out. The third attempt, they're giving their all for it. He's pulling, and he locked it out. Oh, and he comes back down with such an easy negative pull. I guess he wanted everyone to make sure that he knew he had this lift. Up the last part of the Arnold Sports Festival for USA Powerlifting. These are lifters from the state of Ohio competing in the Ohio Invitational. The best row lifters in the state of Ohio. some serious poundage on the bar. He's pulling, he's pulling. He looks locked out from the front. And the referees also say he's locked out. Great day, great pull for a third attempt. The bar is loaded. As we count down the final minutes of the Arnold Sports Festival for USA Powerlifting, we once again want to thank all the lifters, all the sponsors, all the staff, and especially the people from Greg Page here in Columbus and Cleveland, Ohio, for making sure that everything that we have to run this meet was prepared. Greg and your staff, thank you very much. And this lift was no good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're now getting ready to do the countdown for some very final serious lifting. The last lift of the contest. 727-pound raw deadlift attempt. When most people think of 727s, we think of small planes. That's really not so small. He's going to make 727-pound deadlift look very easy, I'm sure. The crowd is psyched up. The crowd is ready. As you can see the crowd here, they are getting ready to watch the last lift of the Arnold Sports Festival for USA Powerlifting. Let's get behind him. 727 pounds. No belt, no wrist wraps, no suit, no problem. And he starts his pull. He starts his pull. Oh, he lost his grip. Great try. And ladies and gentlemen, that was the last lift for USA Powerlifting and the Arnold Sports Festival. Once again, USA Powerlifting would like to thank all the sponsors, all the staff, the lifters, the fans, and the families that all showed up to support USA Powerlifting and support our lifters, and above all, support our drug-free organization. Thank you very much, and on behalf of USA Powerlifting, our president, Dr. Larry Maley, this is Johnny Graham, the vice president of USA Powerlifting, signing off. Thank you, and we look forward to seeing you again in 2017.
All right, one more time, ladies and gentlemen. The Ohio Push-Pull Championship, hosted by NextLifter Software, owner and proprietor Kathy and Joe Marksteiner. You want to download that for your meet? It's free online. They've donated the entire software package for anyone that wants to run a powerlifting meet, and they've donated it to the USAPL. They are also paying money to sponsor something that they're giving out for free, so they get the double whammy there. Twice, they get double round of applause. Give them a big round of applause for Kathy and Joe Marksteiner. NextLifter Software. You're welcome, Joe. All right, here we go. We're going to start off in the open division, the 52-kilo weight class. This is a push-pull, which is bench and deadlift. Bench, you push. Deadlift, you pull. The push-pull championship, 52-kilo weight class, the gold medal. Big round of applause for Kyla Cantia. One more time, let's hear it for Kyla. All right, moving on to the 57. We got a silver and a gold. Push-pull, 57-kilo weight class. The silver medal. Give me a rounding ovation for Erin McGardle. And our gold medalist, ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for Amanda Shea. All right, moving on. $72-kilo weight class, the gold medal with a combined total of 252.5 kilos. Big round of applause for Hannah Gindia. $84-kilo weight class, 222.5. Ladies and gentlemen, big ovation for Skylar Hjell. One more time, let's hear it for Skylar as she limps off. All right, moving on to the 84-plus kilo weight class, the silver medal. Give me a big round of applause for Allie Perry. She got a state record today at 15, right? Was she 15, 16? 15. Thank you, young lady. Stay there, Allie. All right, here we go. And our gold medal winner, she's a Masters 1B lifter, winning in the open category. Quite impressive. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for Jerry and Dahl. Round of applause. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the junior category for the women. This is by Wilkes formula. And what that means is there is no longer any weight class designation. The lightest girl competes against the heaviest girl. You may think that's unfair, but a guy named Robert Wilkes, a mad scientist from Australia, put together a coefficient that allowed everybody to be on an equal playing field with a bunch of variables and parameters that were factored in there, way over my head. So it is equal across all lifters. So by Wilkes points, our fourth place winner, 161.58, Ali Perry. And winning the bronze medal, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, by 4/10 of 1 point. 4/10, Ali, that's all. Big round of applause for Kaylee Rasmussen. It's a good thing there's no margin of error for Rasmussen there. And our silver medalist, 194.42 Wilkes. Give me a big ovation for Janine Schutte. And our gold medal winner with a huge Wilkes of 244.42. Give me a big round of applause for Kayla Ferber. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, those are our junior lifters, ages 20 to 23. Thank you, ladies. You may step back. Masters division. Did Jerry Ann compete in the Masters? Jerry, were you open only? You competed in open only? All right, the master woman only competed in open, and she won the gold. All right, here we go. Masters division, ladies and gentlemen, by Wilkes. Rather irrelevant, because she's our winner anyway. Big round of applause for the gold medal winner, Angela Broyles. You going to start that now after 3 days? You're going to echo me after 3 days? One more time, let's see her. She's got the best sweatsuit in the place. And Angela, just because you're the only one doesn't mean you're not a winner. If anybody could have competed against you and won, they would have been here. One more time, let me hear it for Angela. I hear that a lot. Well, I was the only one in my category. If there was anybody that could have beat them, they would have showed up. And so there's not. Well done, Angela. All right. Participation medal? All right, participation medal. All right, I was going to have, we got, Kathy, I'm going to have you announce the Best Lifter Award by Wilkes Formula. Best overall lifter for the entire day, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Kathy Marksteiner.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us today at the NextLifter Ohio Classic Push-Pull. It is entirely our pleasure to showcase the Ohio lifters, and today, our female Wilkes winner is Amanda Shea, and she is receiving a $500 check in recognition of the performance that she had on the platform today. And ladies and gentlemen, like any athlete, it's not about today, it's also about all of the months and the weeks, the hours, the minutes spent in the gym. And today is the culmination for every one of our athletes up here today. Thank you all so much for coming and doing such a great job. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Photo up for a second, and then you're off. Thank you.
All right, one more time. Let's have it for Amanda Shea. Ladies, if you would all please turn to your right. Turn to your right. That's right, you're right. And follow me. We'll get some music, Brian, as we escort them off the platform. Follow me around, everyone. And ladies and gentlemen, give them a big round of applause as they get escorted off the platform right through here. All right, men, please line up. There's nobody back. You're a little better at that. Back there and get them up. Give me a round of applause as they come out. He's out there usually babbling on the phone. Margaret, try through that door. He might be there. Alex Kovaleski, please report to the platform. Alex Kovaleski. Are they drug testing him? Well, they're supposed to do that after the awards. What? He had to go? You got to go, you got to go. We don't want to make him hold it. All right. So we'll just move on. Okay. Open division men, 66 kilo weight class, the silver medal. Big round of applause for Ben Friel. And ladies and gentlemen, our gold medal winner. Give me a rounding ovation for Kevin Bombick. One more time, let's line them up and get some photos. Way to go, Ben, way to go. Way to go, Kevin. All right, thank you, gentlemen. You may step back. All right, he's back. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for the fact that there's about 20 powerlifting federations out there, and this is really the only one that drug tests, so we know everybody is playing clean and playing straight. Give me a big round of applause for that, ladies and gentlemen. Drug-free USA Powerlifting. Thank you for hanging in there, sir. All right, here we go. Moving on, open men, 93 kilo weight class. Ladies and gentlemen, he's our gold medal winner, and his name is Mr. Ralph Young. By the way, I believe Ralph is also a Masters 2. He is a Masters 2 lifter, ladies and gentlemen, and he won in the open division as a Masters 2. Quite an accomplishment. Give him another round of applause. He looks like an open lifter. He looks like the brother of the other Young. All right, here we go. Moving on to the 105 kilo men's open push-pull category. our silver medalist, Mr. Russell Bobel. And ladies and gentlemen, our gold medal winner in the same category, the younger and better looking young. Big round of applause for Mr. Derek Young. Is he doing it again? I want to smack that guy. Photos? Do we get photos? Did you get them? Okay, moving on to the 120 kilo weight class, the silver medal, ladies and gentlemen. Rounding ovation for Kevin Robinson. And our gold medal winner, big round of applause for Mr. Tyler Cook. And here we go, the 120 kilo weight class. It was a battle, but our silver medal goes to Mr. Alex Kowaleski. And ladies and gentlemen, our gold medal winner, ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause. Let me hear you for Mr. Tyree Dunn. One more time, let's hear it for the two of them. Junior by Wilkes, junior category by Wilkes. Our silver medal winner, here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ben Friel. And our gold medal winner, give me a big rounding ovation now for Mr. Alex Kowaleski. All right, photos. Thank you, gentlemen. Masters category. Silver medal. Give me a huge ovation for Ken Bray. Let me hear you, Team Bray. Come on, Team Bray. And Brian, give me a good echo on this one, will you? Ladies and gentlemen, by Wilkes, 261.98, our gold medal winner. Big round of applause for Kevin Robinson. One more time, let's hear for these two fine young gentlemen. Masters lifters, masters. All right, and Kathy is going to do the Best Lifter Award. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Big round of applause for Kathy and Joe Marksteiner one more time. By the way, if you download that NextLifter software and use it for one of your meets, they are also available. They have not outsourced their 800 line. You can call it anytime you want. I have been at many meets. Was just at one last weekend out in San Jose, California. They called him. He picked up on the second ring and straightened the problem out within 10 seconds. So you get great customer service along with the software. Give me a big round of applause for Joe and Kathy Marksteiner as she introduces our best overall male lifter.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's just take for a really quick moment. Thank you, Gino, for the outstanding announcing you have done over the entire weekend. Starting on Friday, he has kept the energy up the entire time for every single lifter. He has not let up, and I quite frankly don't know how he has that kind of energy. At the end of yesterday, I was just ready to crash. So we had our outstanding female lifter was Amanda Shea, and as Gino explained earlier, the Wilks is our opportunity to go across weight classes, and it isn't just by multiplying the body weight or something else like that by how much you lifted, because while we can have our lighter lifters doing 3 times their body weight, it's really difficult for our guys that are weighing, 300 pounds to do 3 times their body weight. So there's a coefficient that's added in with their total or multiplied in by their total to give us the ability to go across those weight classes. Today, at the NextLifter Ohio Classic at the Arnold Sports Festival, our male Wilks winner is Derek Young. And Derek, in case you didn't catch it earlier, he's the son of the father-son group, Derek and Ralph Young. So congratulations, Derek. Come on up. Ladies and gentlemen, this does conclude our competition today. All 6 events. We had 1 on the main stage. We've had 5 here, international, and we've had the USA Powerlifting sponsoring all of it. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your support of your friends, your family, your athletes. And on behalf of USA Powerlifting, have a great day. Travel safely on your way home.